There's a lizard that survives the desert not by running, but by bleeding from its eyes. When danger comes close, it doesn't fight. It doesn't even run. It builds pressure inside its head and then squirts blood straight from its eyes into the predator's face. It sounds like a horror movie, but for this lizard, it's real life. The desert is a tough place to survive. There's heat, no water, and danger everywhere. Animals that live here have to be smart, careful, or just plain weird. One of them looks like a small, spiky rock flat, round, covered in sharp horns. At first glance, you might think it's just trying to blend in. But this is no ordinary lizard. It has a defense system that scientists still find shocking. It doesn't bite or roar or run fast. Instead, it uses blood, its own blood, to escape death. This is the story of the horned lizard and how it turned one of nature's strangest tricks into a brilliant way to stay alive. In the dry deserts of North and Central America, there's a tiny creature that looks like it came from another world. It's called the horned lizard, but some people call it the horny toad. That name isn't right though. It's not a toad at all, it's a reptile. There are about 15 different species of horned lizards. Most are small, about the size of your hand. They have wide, flat bodies, covered in sharp little spikes. On their heads, you'll see a crown of horns, real bone, not just decoration. They live in open, dusty places, deserts, dry grasslands, and rocky areas. And their entire body is designed for survival. They don't just look strange. They are strange. But if looking scary isn't enough, what else can this lizard do? The horned lizard doesn't like to move unless it has to. And there's a reason for that. It's a master of blending in. Its flat body presses close to the ground. Its skin matches the color of sand, rocks, or dry leaves. From above, it looks like part of the desert floor. Those horns on its head? They aren't just for show. They break up the shape of its body, making it harder to see. Some predators don't even notice the lizard is there. When danger comes close, the lizard doesn't run. It freezes, stays completely still. Most animals walk right past it. This kind of hiding works surprisingly well. It's quiet, it's safe, and it costs no energy. But what happens when a predator does spot it? If hiding fails, the horned lizard still has one more trick. And it's one of the strangest tricks in the animal world. Right below each eye, the lizard has a tiny blood pocket. When it feels truly threatened, not just scared, but close to death, it does something shocking. It shuts off certain veins in its head. This builds up pressure. More and more blood fills the area around the eyes, until it has no place to go. And then the lizard squeezes. A stream of red blood bursts out. From the eyes. It doesn't drip. It shoots over 3 feet away, right into the face of whatever is attacking it. The first time scientists saw this, they couldn't believe it. Even today, many people think it's a myth. But it's real. And it works. But how can something this strange actually help the lizard survive? The blood isn't just for shock. It actually tastes bad, especially to certain animals, like foxes, wolves, and coyotes. Scientists believe the lizard adds a chemical to its blood right before it squirts. The result? A nasty, metallic, bitter taste that makes predators gag. Some spit it out right away. Others shake their heads and back off, confused and disgusted. To a hungry animal, it's like biting into something rotten and sharp. It gives the lizard just enough time to crawl under a rock or freeze again and disappear. But here's what's even more fascinating. The lizard only uses this defense on a few types of predators. It doesn't work on snakes. It doesn't work on birds. Those animals rely more on sight or smell, not taste. So for them, the lizard stays still, hoping not to be seen. It saves its blood for the ones who fear it the most. It's smart, and it doesn't waste energy. But why would any animal evolve something this extreme just for a few enemies? The horned lizard's diet is just as strange as its defense. It doesn't chase bugs. It doesn't eat flies or beetles like most lizards. Instead, it eats ants. But not just any ants, harvester ants. These ants are tough, aggressive, and full of chemicals that can hurt most animals. But the horned lizard is built to handle them. It finds an ant trail, lies still, and waits. Then flick. Its sticky tongue grabs the ants one by one, like a slow-moving vacuum. Some horned lizards eat hundreds of ants in a single day. They have thick stomach linings to protect from the stings. They also have special saliva and gut enzymes that break down the ants' toxic bodies. Eating ants may not seem like much, but in the desert, ants are one of the few things that are always around. This makes the horned lizard a specialist, and that comes with a risk. Because if it gets injured, it can't easily switch to other food. That's why defense is everything. In a place this harsh, what other secrets has nature created just to survive? The horned lizard isn't big, it isn't fast, but it's one of the most creative survivors on Earth. It hides in plain sight. It eats what no one else dares to eat. And when nothing else works, it bleeds from its eyes to escape. In a world where the weak often lose, this tiny reptile found a new way to fight back without claws, without speed, and without fear. Nature doesn't always choose the strongest. Sometimes it rewards the smartest or the strangest. So here's the real question: how many more hidden survival stories are out there just waiting to be discovered? If this story surprised you, imagine what else nature is hiding. Give this video a like if you learned something new. Drop a comment. We'd love to know what animal you want us to cover next. And don't forget to subscribe. There's a whole world of strange survivors out there, and the next one might be even weirder than this.